But what does it really mean to die in Zazen? There's a koan. There are many Soto Zen koan collections, and in one of them, this point is taken up very well. It also has to do with the whole question of pop Zen and pop spirituality and being able to reach some kind of pure, clear awareness, which is basically the blueprint of the self. Cleared maybe of all the furniture, but the room is still there. It's a very curious story. Again, this is from the Soto Zen tradition, 9th century, early Zen master. And he often used these kinds of expressions. Some of them are Taoist. Cease all sense activity. Let the mind come fully to rest. Cease, stop. Cease all sense activity. Be cold ash, a dead tree. Be an old incense burner in an ancient shrine. Be a strip of pure white silk. When this Zen master died, he had an attendant or an assistant very close to him. And of course, he also had a head monk, a senior monk. Well, when that master died, the story goes, I doubt it's really true just as it's told, but again, it's a good story. The attendant, the assistant to the master, asked the head monk, how do you understand our master's essential teachings? Again, these statements, cease all sense activity, be cold ash, a dead tree, be an old incense burner in an ancient shrine, be a strip of pure white silk. What have you realized? How do you really understand this? The head monk said, oh, that means oneness, being one, equality without differentiation. Of course, the attendant then said, in that case, you do not understand our master's teaching at all. Of course, the head monk was incensed, very angry. And basically what he said was, I'm going to now sit here in Zazen, burn a stick of incense, and I will die before that stick of incense has burned out, just to show that I understand our teacher's teaching. And he did so. He sat in Zazen, and Marcus, before the stick of incense finished, he died sitting in Zazen. But the real point of this story is what then happened. Sitting there, dead, still in full lotus. The attendant came over, tapped him on the shoulder, and said, as for dying, seated in meditation, you are not lacking. But as for our teacher's essential teaching, you haven't got a fucking clue. Freely translated. I trust you can see literally what in Soto Zen is criticized as dead sitting. This was literally dead sitting. He died to prove a point that he didn't understand. Tragic. But this shows you how important it is to truly understand, realize, manifest, embody the words of Zen. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Words are not Zen, but they're not other either. How do you bring those words to life? I trust you also see how it fits very well in the very contemporary problem or question of the mind being completely freed or open, non-dual awareness, and so on and so forth. Oneness, all is one. Okay, but it's not Buddhism, it's not Zen. If all is one, it's still two, isn't it? Who is it that sees it as one? It's already split. Worthless, less than worthless. It's a delusion. Let go of it and don't return.